Men and women normally don't agree on a lot of things. But I'm going to tell the women of Jamaica why they can't vote for the Labour Party. I'm going to tell them right now. In 2016, synthetic hair. In 2016, synthetic hair. Take out the hair sham. Because the ladies them say they want me to speak about the hair. And if you bite, it is your hair. If you bite, it is your hair. So in 2016, synthetic hair was for 8,000. Under this uncaring and wicked government, 24-inch synthetic hair is for now $24,000.
All right, let me stop it there, so. Yeah, welcome to YAAD VIBEZ, where YAAD is supporting YAADis. And as we say, we deal with common sense conversation. We only want the 10% of Jamaicans. We don't want the 90%, the dumb, the blind, and the deaf. So yeah, we're going to recap the election. And we're going to show you why PNP lost and why JLP won. This is a prime example at the intro. Here, this man he went through every single item in a supermarket to prove inflation. And a rally that's just a couple of days before election. Big waste of time. Who want to hear about no synthetic here? When you should not use this prime time to get the last minute vote and to get people out. If you ask me, this could have been an easy win for PNP because based on me watching the rally and the debate, they had no plans. And if we have such a close election with barely any plans, that's crazy. The crowd them bigger, as you can see, for them crowded bigger. Them seem more enthusiastic in a live chat them like minds. So yeah, them never use it. Them talk about bread, them bring up the man bring up every household item there is. Bread, sugar, not telling the people them, oh, in 1 year, 6 months you will have road, water, no plans. No plans. So I would say PNP beat themselves. Another thing them never utilize social media. If you can see Mark Golden, this man have more subscribers than Andrew Holness. He have over 10,000 subscribers, right? Andrew Holness have 6,000. We go up on them live tab. Right before election, he was going live 3 weeks ago, mass rally, all of them things they are stream 4 weeks ago. Going live a lot of times right up to election. Mark Golden live 11 months ago was the last live. How can you be running for election and you have a channel with the PNP in there and you're not going live on your own channel? With the Prime Minister where you have almost doubling subscribers in a social media time and in our internet time. So they lack of using technology. Again, Labour Right Party YouTube 19,000 subscribers. PNP 23,000. You see the numbers? Every number is PNP I beat them pan. But they're not utilizing it. Let's see. They were going live consistently on this channel, it seems. Okay. And them I did I go live too. Look, see numbers. PNP did I beat them in the numbers, as you can see. So that is one of the biggest reasons, again, why them never have no plans. Them no utilize social media. Them never have no direct plans and impactful plans that people can look on. What you guys think? So we're gonna say something on the TV, Jay. And me, I keep pointing out this stuff because there's a lot of stuff that these people never do. They lose the election. If you ask me, PNP lose the election by themselves. Let's see. Okay. I shot one piece of news here with the recount. Yeah. This election was too close. PNP had it to win and then fumble it back with no plans. One man on the rally, him did it, him talk about, and tomorrow will be another day. And tomorrow will be another day and the plan. I made the DLC for about 2 minutes and that's all I hear. No plan. Can't check your last few live stream. No plans. But anyways. We're going with recounting.
Thank you for joining us. Electoral divisions for the by-elections. The end of the preliminary count in yesterday's general election, the Jamaica Labour Party won 34
Big up yourself, people in there.
seats to the People's National Party's 29. The Electoral Commission of Jamaica says JLP candidates received majority votes in all 3 electoral divisions for the by-elections. Speaking today on Radio Jamaica's Hotline program, Director of Elections Glasspool Brown says the ECJ was able to deliver the results of the polls and the parliamentary election in particular in a timely manner. Mr. Brown says the attention is now on completing the final counting of ballots under the supervision of the returning officers.
To start counting again what is known as the final. The ballot is now examined by the candidate or the agent, and as you're quite aware that some locations the agent will be or the candidate will be accompanied by a high-powered lawyers will go through the ballot box. The ballot box will be emptied in front of the PNP candidate, JLP candidate.
Okay, seems like Jamaica fair election and we have to start talk about the Portland thing too. People are firing in a JLP mad about cartel lawyer winning over JLP when the woman put in work. So might try to find something like about that we talk about.
The independent candidate, the JPP candidate, and the UIC candidate. And they will seek to examine the poll book, they'll seek to examine the marking on each ballot, and then come to an agreement, certainly not a necessary agreement. The RO will rule. They will have the opportunity to question the ruling of the RO as it relates to every single ballot. So the process starts this morning and will continue for a while.
Continue for a while. What is the time frame, sir?
There are growing concerns about low voter turnout following Wednesday.
Yeah, that was a shame. What they said, it was 30% compared to US. We have 65% turnout.
His 19th general election. Just over 35% of eligible voters cast their ballots, one of the lowest in recent history. Among those reacting is political analyst Howard Mitchell. Antonia Atkinson has the details.
The low voter turnout has reignited debates about voter apathy and the growing public disengagement from the political process. The Jamaica Labour Party secured victory with 34 seats, while the People's National Party won 29. Speaking on the morning agenda Thursday on Power 106, political analyst Howard Mitchell acknowledged that the race was close, but emphasized that the low turnout was deeply troubling. He described the outcome as a win for Jamaica, but stressed that civic participation remained.
Why y'all think it was such a low outcome of people? Is it because people have to work, the long line, people just fed up and then they say, oh, such and such a go win me, if me vote, that make no sense? What y'all think? Drop it in the chat.
Confusion about how the actual process was to be carried out. There were some PDs that were simply looking at IDs and asking the voter a couple of questions before swearing in him. There were some that required forms. There were some that didn't took the voter out of the line to do the swearing in. There were some that didn't. And all in all, I hear stories of people waiting 2 hours, 2.5 hours to vote.
That's madness too. People shouldn't have to wait so long for just cast one vote and keep it moving. Time you hear these things, it's just signs of corruption in a 2025 in the modern times with low turnout. Remember, think about this. It's low turnout, lowest turnout probably ever. And it seems like there's longer wait time. That don't make sense. These are signs of corruption.
Cannot happen and should not happen when you have such a short time period to vote. And we have, according to the numbers of the electoral office, 1.9 million people on the list. Now that raises another question, which is that, are we satisfied that the list we have is properly, efficiently cleaned, and that maybe, we haven't cleaned up all the dead people and the people who have migrated, and that, so that the effective turnout may be more than 39%.
When asked about whether turnout levels were encouraging, Mitchell pointed to the clear signs of low engagement across the board.
If we had a high voter turnout, it would have gone late into the night. And there is provision in the law that once you're there at 5 o'clock, they can't close the polling station until everybody is dealt with. So the law could be flexible, but it would have created some dislocation, some additional dislocation for voters. And it did in some PDs because...
Big up yourself, Kay. Was you a Caribbean queen last night?
Some PDs were open until 6:30 because the process was so slow.
Voter apathy was a clear and present issue throughout the election. The Electoral Office of Jamaica also encountered challenges with the electronic voting system.
Or the polling station and need to close later also. Is there need to be a public holiday upon election day? These are the questions what Jamaicans need to ask.
Which may have impacted the process on election day. Anthony Atkinson, TVJ News.
After a nail-biting race in the 2025 general election, the Jamaica Labour Party JLP has emerged winners. As you'll hear in this report, there were notable winners and losers. Details in this report.
This election was for, if you ask me, based on watching, based on a neutral party who doesn't care about either party, PNP loses themselves. This was close, very close. And they've never utilized social media, and they never have much plans.
Peter Bunting will be heading back to Gordon House after winning South Manchester. The seat he once held, Central Manchester, will go back to the JLP's Rhoda Moy Crawford. She faced a tough contest from Manchester Mayor Donovan Mitchell, but after the preliminary count, Crawford polled 9,098 votes to Mitchell's 8,916, winning by a margin of 100.
Who you repping, PNP or JLP?
And 82 votes. Damien Crawford will also be heading back to Gordon House after winning the St. Catherine Northwestern seat. And in what some describe as shocking, political newcomer Isaac Buchanan emerged victorious in Eastern Portland, defeating Anne-Marie Vaz 8,316 votes to 8,181.
The people have accepted.
Before I talk, me hear some people mad about this today. People were mad about this. People I say, yo, people shouldn't go dig up a road where woman do so much good. And because it's a brother I get a vibes card, tell the people them vote him. Wait, what? I don't know what you think about that.
The DEEP, that is the Digital Economy Educational Program, which we are going to march along, and we are going to change the lives of the people of Portland. The people also understand that when I said I'm bringing the heat, they felt it today. And this is not a catchphrase. When I say I was breaking the vase, I was breaking some entitlement in this country where anybody just feels like they can take advantage of the rest of us.
The JLP's Norman Dunn lost to the PNP's Christopher Brown in southeastern St. Mary. The PNP's Steve McGregor also defeated one-term MP Donovan Williams in a closely fought contest for Central Kingston.
Hey, before you come in there, YAAD VIBEZ, host a phone house, tap the like button and let him work. People, we want 10% of common sense Jamaicans on them live, yeah.
And the PNP flipped Westmoreland and Hanover with Dr. Dayton Campbell, Ian Hales and Wayne Vaz all returning to Gordon House. In Western Hanover, first-time candidate, the PNP's Heather Miller Bennett is elated.
Thanks thanks to all my supporters. I want to say thanks to the constituents. They have done well.
PNP if it stop campaign and the rallies like them in the 90s and early 2000s. It gimmicks and games time, people kind of move on from that.
The best
in terms of moving forward, now talking about your plans for your constituency.
Well, high on agenda is infrastructural development, youth empowerment, looking at supporting our farmers. Those are some key and priority areas that I intend to do. Water has been an issue throughout the constituency, and I intend to lead that charge to ensure that our constituents have water, reliable water source.
Raquel Porter, reporting for TVJ News.
Again, all I MP them are this jockey. One of them are a big selector now. Every single word is a dubplate, a job behind them. Like that's just gimmicks and games. In fact, that you need to get Jamaicans' attention. It's really sad.
And over in Western St. Mary, there was jubilation as the Jamaica Labour Party's candidate Robert Montague secured a third consecutive term.
Great! Big up to Mr. Montague, big up to Andrew Holness, Georgetown me I come from. One woman say, I don't follow back a labor.
Hit the like button.
Right, but you can't find it.
I would then get mama from with them pick out teeth and something, yeah.
Husky this morning, the PNP woman can't find you.
You know, I life me out, they look somewhere and I run from the camera and I run in the camera. In a 4K.
Georgetown. On behalf of Western St. Mary, we're at Jessica right now and we are so elated. And we have to say one Bobby, one Andrew, we're not talking about third term anymore. Fourth term, one love, Western St. Mary. Bobby, we love you. 1 p.m.
Alright, in love, she love Bobby boy.
More reactions, this time from People's National Party supporters in Eastern Westmoreland, following the news that their MP candidate, Dr. Dayton Campbell, won the incumbent Daniel Lawrence. Dr. Campbell was leading comfortably from the start of the counting and emerged as the winner with 7,558 votes.
On the notice how some of them seats was very close. It's just a couple hundred vote differentiated winner them. And with a very low turnout, if all the Jamaican did really pour out, it would have been crazy.
Ahead of Lawrence's 5,624 votes. Tears flowed freely in Darlington, Westmoreland on Wednesday night after PNP party supporters received news that Dr. Dayton Campbell was declared the winner for the seat. The supporters who waited anxiously outside the polling station at the Darlington primary school erupted in excitement.
I look at hard work to put in. All I work, I can't in the going in. Big up David and big up Michael Jackson. PNP to the world!
PNP lost the seat.
I tell her, for them supporters, they'd be way bigger than JLP supporter. Them lose them one election, if you ask me.
In the 2020 general election to Lawrence, but supporters say he was not deserving of a second term.
Wonderful, man. Wonderful, man. Tremendous, you know. It's a victory, man. We give it to them, we take it to them. Long time ago, we take it to them, you know. These are free. Free this, sir. They have always said, PNP all the way.
The Organization of American States, OAS, Observer Mission has commended the Electoral Office of Jamaica for its smooth handling of the election process. Mission head and former St. Lucian Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony noted that most polling stations.
Did you vote? Me I run a poll in a chat there. Hit the like button if you can. Me this. Big up on yourself about wherever you're listening from or watching from.
opened on time and were well equipped to support the voting process. Dr. Anthony also reported that the mission received no significant complaints from party representatives. He emphasized that the confidence shown by key stakeholders reflects strong trust in the electoral system.
Of the staff of the electoral office, and they have received high commendation from the voters that we have spoken to at the polling stations that we have visited. We welcome the fact that there seem to be...
One thing we can say, Jamaican people are get more civilized in terms of violence when it comes to election, because one time it used to be crazy, so that's a plus. Not as bad when it comes to election time.
So much trust in the electoral authorities of Jamaica.
Dr. Anthony acknowledged that while the overall process was commendable, there is still room for improvement, particularly in enhancing accessibility for persons with disabilities.
We are observing closely the measures taken to facilitate assistance with persons with disabilities as well as the elderly. Most polling stations were accessible or provided assistance to persons with disabilities and to some extent elderly persons, but challenges continue to exist. Party agents are present in most polling stations monitoring the process, and the presence of police and security personnel have provided an additional measure of calm and order to election day.
Flow Jamaica says internet, landline and TV outages across St. Catherine, Maypen and Mandeville were caused by a major act of vandalism with...
All right, we want to keep the election. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find something on the vase, dude. 14 hours.
Comrade General Secretary, comrade officers, all of the comrades on the platform, all the comrades in the audience, all the people of Jamaica who are listening, watching.
YAAD VIBEZ says,
First of all, I
thank you for hitting the like button.
think it's my duty as a believer in democracy to acknowledge and concede the result and to congratulate our opponents, the Jamaica Labour Party, for their victory tonight.
You guys lose.
K says, breed. No SE, but I will be.
You guys lose by not using social media accurately, as me just point out in the first part of the video. And you have some people who did upon your party that's outdated and they now have no future planning, no plans.
Jamaica's democracy is important and we must cherish it.
Yes, that's why everybody tune in live and watch, because they invested in Jamaica. They want to see better.
Sometimes it brings bitter disappointments. Sometimes those disappointments are laced with a tinge of a sense that not all is fair and just, but it is very, very important that we put democracy ahead of all of those feelings. And I accept the result of these elections, and although obviously I'm very disappointed in the outcome, I think it is only correct to expressly acknowledge the success that our opponents have managed to gain today.
Their success is based upon your guys' lack of effort.
I want to...
Your social media following on YouTube is way bigger than Andrew Holness. And you never go live not once. Not once when you could have pull in 50,000-60,000 Jamaicans, so you could have said something when move them out of them house. That was just poor execution by you guys.
Thank a lot of people. And first of all, I have to thank the comrades and supporters of South St. Andrew for standing with me, for coming out today in their numbers, and for giving us a decisive victory in the constituency, which I have the honor to serve. I also want to thank our campaign team, led by our campaign director, our General Secretary, Dayton Campbell, Dr. Dayton Campbell. East and Westmoreland, and all the other members of the campaign team who worked with him. There are a number of names there. I don't want to attempt to go through all.
What the woman name where get beaten by a cartel lawyer? I want to look them up after this. Somebody can drop in a chat.
Those names, because I'm going to probably forget somebody and then I'll regret it. But they have done a tremendous job. The communications team.
Kay said GGY is the most important.
I want to thank them publicly for the work they have done. And that is a night and day kind of job. It starts very early in the morning and goes on till late at night. So their commitment to the task at hand.
All right, Gavin Williams says social media don't win elections. PNP run a social media campaign, not a local campaign, while JLP was on the ground working. Actually, social media is working more than ground. Not saying ground or work. Ground get people out to the booth. And as you can see, it was very low turnout. Everybody dep on their phone and scroll now. This is why if you use American election, this is why you see Trump was on every different podcast there is that move in the culture. Because that's what move people. People get to see you talk. People get to see you in your true spirit when you talk for 2 hours, 3 hours. Then get to see you real you. Did none of these guys do any of that type of stuff? I don't know.
And is remarkable, and I want to thank them deeply for it. All of our candidates who ran in this election and their campaign teams, I want to thank them for their effort, for their commitment to the country, to the democratic process. I want to, of course, congratulate the 29 who have been successful tonight. And we have more than doubled our number of MPs tonight.
Y'all can hit the like button. We want more people in the conversation and in the comments. This is an interactive chat, you know. Big up yourself. Anne-Marie Vast, all right, thank you.
And for those who were not first and didn't, they still committed themselves extremely well. And I want to say that this was a wonderful demonstration of the maturity of Jamaica's political process, that we could go through such a closely fought election without any violence to speak of. And we must all give ourselves a round of applause. In our homes, if you're listening, here at PNP headquarters, because that was not always the case. And I want to just thank all of the pioneers who led that process to where it is today, where I think we can safely say that Jamaica is a place that really cherishes and respects the democracy that we have built. I want to thank the people of Jamaica for having received us so well and having given us hundreds of thousands of votes. And given us 29 seats. We don't take that for granted. We thank you for your time today. I know the voting was often painfully slow, and that's an issue which more will have to be said about, because it's an undemocratic situation when people, elderly and other people, have to be in the hot sun lining up to vote for sometimes hours, and it should not be that way. We should do better, and we have to do better.
We are better. You can have man up on stage for nearly 1 hour. I bring up bread on stage, rice on stage, fucking cornmeal here on stage to explain inflation. Madness. You last rally before election, that madness on that with nearly 1 hour time.
I must tell you that I'm proud of the platform that we...
Where they? Me say me fine.
I will close.
If you think I lie, me I tell. When you think I lie, me I tell. This a brother here. Man take over 1 hour I bring up here on stage.
$182. So if I go to the cashier, I would have to put back $2,782. And look, me not buy no Lasco, me not buy no syrup, me not buy no oats, me not buy condensed milk, me not buy toothpaste, me not buy toilet paper, me not buy turkey neck, me not buy chicken back, I don't buy mixed parts, and for sure, me not buy oxtail.
And say I be a kangaroo tail there, Jamaica, true? And I oxtail and people of Jamaica eat a kangaroo tail. Come from Australia. Where they?
Power!
See, you all of them turn all this jockey. See, they man have a whole basket on stage. 1 hour out attacking, man.
In the basket is 12,000.
Yeah, like Jamaica stupid and dunce at the end of the day. You can't explain inflation in a 5 minutes and move on and talk about something more serious. How you going to fix the inflation? They never give no plan for that. Half an hour to an hour bring up every item out of the supermarket. I talk about from 2014 to now where price be. And you don't give no points for how you get it back down. Madness.
And look, me not buy no Lasco, me not buy no syrup, me not buy no oats, me not buy condensed milk, me not buy toothpaste, me not buy toilet paper, me not buy turkey neck, me not buy chicken back, I don't buy mixed parts.
54 Yardie in here. I don't care if you hit the light button when the channel name Yardie supporting Yardies.
And for sure,
Me not asking for subscribe because this is a channel for everybody.
sure, me not buy oxtail. Synthetic here in the Labour Party.
See it here. Which serious Jamaican care about now here?
I'm going to tell them right now. In 2016, synthetic here. In 2016, synthetic here. Take out the ear sham. Because the ladies them say they want me to speak about the hair. And if you bite, it is your hair. If you bite, it is your hair. So in 2016, synthetic hair was for 8,000. Under this uncaring and wicked government, 24-inch synthetic hair is for now $24,000. And
Yeah, give up. Yeah, I don't care about here. I don't care about here and then madness. Y'all tell me.
And if you
Okay, I will call you tomorrow and I can get you are doing it for me. And my parents will not do it. Oh, you're talking smart in the chat.
want to buy the human hair, because it feels a little bit better. In 2016, 24 inches, 2 packs, 1 pack of human hair cost $15,000. In 2025, it now costs $60,000 under the Jamaica Labour Party government.
People them not like hear it truth. That truth. You can't run campaign in them 90s way, yeah.
No.
And the supporters them out. PNP supporters them out more than JLP, they heavy. For them rally ram. Can't see JLP, you play JLP, you can't go play JLP, and you say it's scanty.
Okay. That the people's national, and to all the comrades.
All the brother, yeah, me not tell no lie, me sorry, but the way man more lucky teeth, then me couldn't vote for him Rasta just after that.
All the
Peter Phillips.
supporters, all the friends of the People's National Party, one love.
I want team more than it, look there. Is it me or something I go on this?
Comrades, all my life I've been
I don't know. Should they end up pouring money or rob so you can fix up, right? Or all of them are rob about PNP and JLP.
Working for the People's National Party to build a better Jamaica. And I could not see this campaign come and don't show me face in this campaign for victory for the People's National Party. I would not miss this meeting for anything, because I tell you, there is nothing that builds the spirit more, that give you more inspiration, that give you more hope than to see
Crypto Daily News say him favor somebody auntie.
hundreds of thousands of people come out marching together to
Oh, Crypto, what up, man? Big up yourself. Away there again, Hanover, I forget.
build a better country and a better future for themselves and their families. But more than that, comrades, I am here tonight as the living embodiment of the fact
How long is no plans?
IMF test program to provide a subsidy up to
The brother never go on too bad.
$2,500 per week, particularly for
Income with numbers, I think him they come with a lot of plans.
those of you in the rural areas, so that your children can go to school and you don't have to decide which day you're going to keep which child at home because you can't afford it.
Alright, we still look like Vazo, man, because we don't want to just keep it one way. You know this, we have to keep it around, get everybody included. Alright, I think I just find something. Let me see what this video is.
When I came to East Portland in 2018 to begin my host-to-host to get to know the constituency,
What happened, Mama? What happened?
I started my walk in Port Antonio division,
Alright.
which is where this division is. I came up to Norwich High.
Me hear people say today, yo, me there think about go Portland, me nah go Portland again, the people them, me idiot. Then if you dig up your road, you man give them school bus and road. And them vote out the people, them are idiot. That's true.
And I saw the condition of the roads. And I look at the homes that were around and I say, how can homes like this be in road with roads that not even donkey can walk on?
Alright, DC, that was big up.
For me, is what it's all about. Look at our children. On a Saturday, be able to ride their bicycle. Free!
So like she did put it in work, so what happened? Why people them turn her back on her for? What she do?
Paradise. Jamaica is paradise. So
Yes, Jamaica paradise. Enough people want to go back.
let me just tell you something. A couple of years ago, we did Alligator Church Bridge to Kent. Then we did Kent to Ginger House. Then we did Ginger House to Comfort Castle. And now we are doing Comfort Castle to Millbank. That Bellevue is in progress. So sooner than later, the entire Rio Grande Valley will have carpet. Carpet. How you do?
A carpet. Where much shut up?
I am Marie.
You remember one time look up at me, you would have to put Miss in front of people. Then you couldn't even call you by your first name.
I'm only talking about the roads. Council are not activated. Oh.
What she do make them vote her out of that one?
See, we have the drains and you can see carpet as far as your eye can see. I told you I was not going to stop until carpet reached Millbank, and here we are today.
She did the work or she does the work close up the election? Well, go on.
I am not a Labourite, and I am not a PNP. I work with who is working in the country.
Neither me, sir. Me, I don't know PNP or JLP. I mean, I think nobody should either.
country. If you're working, you're going to get my vote. And if you're not working, don't expect my vote. That's
So it shouldn't be. Why is it not like that?
just how it is with me. Well, election is over. Congratulations to the JLP party. But this morning, everyone have to go.
Hit up a like button there, Yardis, if you can. Over here, we deal with Yardis supporting Yardis. Common sense conversations.
Go back to their regular job. You know how many work I did this morning? But wait, Greens family, after every election, Miss Anne-Marie the seat, a lot of PNP was really upset because it's like PNP bird, you know, they cut the bird string right there. That place is owned by PNP. No Labourite win right there. And when she, you know, came into power in, 2019, a lot of people were so disappointed. And one
since you not tell me, you might have to go tell me. Why they vote her out?
If she's going to make a difference, but the lady, she showed up. She delivered. And then who an exchange? Lady,
like
you have to do better. You have to do.
I got out the whole thing. Yeah, people mad about it. What's your name, Vaz? Marie Vaz. Well, I hear some more commentary on the situation. Or Anne-Marie Vaz remarks after losing.
Time of my life, I will forever remember this time of my life. The rural school bus system and that dropping center. Those two things are near and dear to me. But the most important thing.
What is it? What we hear?
Of my 6 years
in
this country is the relationship that I have built with the young and the not so young, men, women, and children. My name is called.
Gavin said no one knows, everyone's surprised. No, because of Vibes Cartel, you don't have to be surprised. People couldn't wait that the man didn't say responsible for Vibes Cartel and get out. And Theme fans are my craziest fans them.
Anne-Marie by the littlest of voices. When I move around in this parish, in this constituency, it's not an MP moving around. It's them auntie, them granny, them mother, them friend, them sister.
Whenever we only have two viable options, we have a serious problem. So what you think? They need a third party? The only one that was in the box is a good idea and is the most important. Who that? Alright, we have some more CVM fasting here.
Happy to have you back with us this morning.
Oh yeah, we're so-called professional, them I say.
While the nation's leaders continue their busy schedules and
remember to hit the like button there, peeps.
We pause for another moment to turn the spotlight inward and get acquainted with a man known
and if you happen to subscribe, remember to hit the notification. This is not a politics channel. This is probably the last politics video because we have more important things to address.
And as he has been active in the political arena for quite some time, joining us today is Daryl Vaz, a JLP candidate. What's like your...
Passionate about the work that I do.
My husband.
I love to serve. I love to get results, especially when you're serving a constituency and when you have the privilege to be a minister of government, that you can perform in your ministry and show the results to the people of Jamaica.
Now, you've been in, politics for...
Yo, Jamaican are really crazy. If you love Pums, resign and give her the seat.
Quite some time.
1986.
Before I'm born.
1986.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, 1986.
1986.
I ran as councillor, yeah, in my father's constituency.
Tell me, give...
Want to hear the controversy? Oh, I must see some comment on this, on the woman. Action, and you may have lost an election in East Portland, but you have won hearts all over Jamaica. Bless. Alright, this is one whole paragraph now. Go through that. You have done your best. Almost a positive comment. No other has touched me like this one. Life can be rough, but a fighter carries on. Even in spirit, God sees you work and He will reward you. keep on moving. Alright. Some of them, well, like the people them did that say she do good. You are not an MP. I'm not from that side, but I watch you through the years full of life and hard work. But I don't feel the feelings of losing you or a winner every time victory soon come. So like both sides love this our money then, so I guess it's just the Vibes Cartel thing. People love Vibes Cartel. And homeboy, what am I say?
Attorney at law and representing next MP for Portland Eastern. I'm elated. I am elated. I'm excited. I know. Let me tell you something. When I say God on time, I know what that means. Yes.
So a lot of people have noticed that you were confident in your victory even before it came to fruition.
That is so.
So what prompted you to be so confident in yourself?
Substance over hype. There comes a time in a nation where beauty.
What kind of work you put in a constituency? Anybody know?
People speaking will always overcome dancing.
So do you believe that your contribution is in favor of the formal capacity vice president played in your favor in terms of
No, let me tell you something. Way before Vibes Cartel, there were persons who I would have freed from an unjust justice system. Our constitution is what won this election. There are people around in Portland Eastern that are disenfranchised. And when you talk about land grab, when you talk about corruption,
so we here say woman fix the road, school, bus and pint and some things. What did he do? Anybody know?
People of Portland know that they need to be a part of this society, and that is what caused it. The love of the people of Portland. I live here. I know what it is to suffer under the hand of a regime that don't care about basic human dignity, and that is what this is about. This is not about entertainment and fluff. Our lives in Jamaica is serious, and the change that is necessary is what is happening now. I said when I started this campaign, we have the win, and I can tell you this was done by the people of Portland without any distractions and fluff. They did not need any artists to come around and be a part.
Man, the amount of dub play on and job two party them, what the fuck you talking about?
Part of something that is serious, the lives of the people of
Gavin said Isaac less than a year, him don't do no work. So why the people there and it's the only thing we could find is Vibes Cartel. So if somebody obviously have a track record and have done work, which is a woman, again, I'm neutral in this, and do work, and you see work, and you vote in somebody inexperienced or unknown, so that means Jamaican people confused if I just cartel. Fucking idiots if you ask me.
Jamaica are serious, and photo ops and nonsense is not a part of my manifesto. The people have accepted the deep, that is the digital economy educational program.
You can't give away surety for unsurety. That's one principle some people can carry with life, or take it with a grain of salt.
From which we are going to march along, and we are going to change the lives of the people of Portland. The people also understand that when I said I'm bringing the heat, they felt it today. And this is not a catchphrase. When I say I was breaking the vase, I was breaking some entitlement in this country where anybody just feels like they can take advantage of the rest of us. We are changing this us against them. It's one Jamaica, never two.
You are preliminarily declared as the candidate for the constituency. Way forward.
The way forward from here is to certainly build back the economy in Portland Eastern. We're banking on education. We're banking on ensuring that the citizens of Portland own a piece of the rock. And that means that persons who are living on lands without title, we are certainly, regardless of the outcome tonight, are going to ensure that persons have the title to their land. Adverse possession, and I know that the Jamaica...
You see, I'm going to teach, I'm going to explain certain things. When me say they have no plans, and then one of the biggest problem, anybody can just get up and say, hey, we're going to ensure that you don't get land full of paper. Listen to these psychological tricks where people, them politicians play on both sides. Is he giving timelines? Because if you only know, say you did it for 4 years, right? Because you get voting every 4 years. Are you saying year 1 we want 10,000 people to get them long title? By year 2 we will be getting. This is how you see the gimmicks and games if you pay attention. This is how politicians move.
The Labour Party have no knowledge of what it really means, but I will educate the people and I will represent them and serve them and teach them about recreational holdings limited and what it is when you adverse possess the land and it is yours. We are going to also ensure that water come in pipe. We stop bathing a bucket. We are serious about
what are the phases you have to come with the plans. And these are the plans the PNP should have put in before election. Hey, over here so in a West Bubble fuck, by 2026, we are gonna make sure 10,000 now will have water. And the crowd go, yeah! Alright, in year 2, we are gonna make sure minimum wage go 1%. None of that.
About that, and we're going to ensure that the roads are fixed properly.
Okay, you're talking a different language. How we are talking to?
We're not talking about carpet, we're talking about road.
In terms of employment from the youth within Portland, a lot of the youth told us earlier that they have to leave the parish in order to gain employment. How does your administration intend to rectify that?
Well, I just told you about the deep. I'm very serious about that. Employment in Jamaica is wiping a window for 2 hours a day and spinning around statistics. It is about the quality of employment and the improvement of.
That's true. Not minimum wage. People need to start about livable wage. That's the new term, catchphrase, and if you start use long there. Since Jamaica love catchphrase, oh, mental health is real. No, mental slavery is real. I have a video I got drop on that too.
The quality of life. What we're going to do is ensure that no matter where you are in life as a youth, as long as you're alive, education is the great divider. It is the great escape from poverty. And we're trying to connect people in the informal economy to the formal economy.
JLP and PNP, 2 wings of the same bird. All right, may I explain it? As me, it's simply so I see it. JLP is equal to Democratic Party in America. I mean, JLP is equal to the Republican. PNP is Democrat. Democrat promise the poor. Republican cater to the rich. Take it how you want to take it.
We're going to do so through education. We're going to do so through technology and use of the internet. The people of Portland Eastern already understands what is in the manifesto. And I will just say, Jamaica, watch. We don't care about Twitter, TikTok. We don't care about PR. We care about...
You don't have to care about the PR, but you're supposed to utilize them to push out the positive message where you have or your plans where you have. What you think? Everybody are going to come out and soon or wherever and attack. How do I get the message if you not use social media nowadays? When people now go outside, kids stuck in their house. How else? So some of these guys outdated in them thinking.
Improving the lives of the people, and it starts now.
That's it for me.
All right. Did I say broke the vase? Yes. Why? You know, one day I went to the marina that was so beautifully done and donated by the former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson. And I remember the faces of the reporters here, and I said the marina roof popped down, and then I have the police officers hard working, catching bucket instead of stopping criminal and boats that carrying the wrong things into this country. And I saw the roof was fixed. And I know the power of advocacy, and I'm just a humble servant. That is where my confidence comes from. The people gave it to me.
Preliminary points.
Those are the questions. I'm very unconcerned. And the judiciary, yes, which I speak in front of and advocate, and the men and women who are just
soon don't talk like 2 more minutes.
Of this blessed country, who understands the importance of not this.
We have to find out the mindset of them people here. You know? Some of them don't have Jamaican and their own interest.
Disenfranchising people and the power of the vote. I could never be on board. I tell people all the time the justice system work, and notwithstanding the money and all the illegalities that took place today. And there.
Victoria said, I believe that the election results was tampered with. The campaign outturn for PNP was great and do not reflect the result of the voting. You know what somebody said to me today? Yo, me feel say the people them did that jump up PNP, but when they go to the booth they say, a JLP, me a vote for your master. That's the way me I hear.
Persons, I could say it one by one, they'll be going to jail. There are persons who are going to have court cases. We're going to show them what the law is about and respect for what George William Gordon and Paul Bogle died for. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm honored to be the next member of Parliament for Portland Eastern, and there's greatness to come.
Congratulations. And people are going to look for your greatness.
Thank you.
Because they give a surety. If you unsure it, because somebody in the crypto said, somebody, I think Gavin said, a 1 year, one year experience. And they said they don't want to put in work. We say everybody in the comment love her, both PNP and JLP. So we want to see why you're so special. If I just cartel, make you special. I'm gonna make a comment right now, and it'll upset some people. So if you think you're gonna get upset or you jump out of your life right now, if me live in a one place and look like this, yeah, the road fucked up, everything mashed up for decades, and you not fix no water, no proper light. And you sit down and say you're loyal and your blood ingrained to one party, that's a madness. If them road are not fixing in the last 4 years, you should vote the other direction. As a youth before, I say you should be voting on policies, not based on your bloodline. We know that I hurt a lot of people feelings, but over here, so we don't bring feelings when it comes to facts. It's facts over feelings.
How everything so far? How everything been going on so far?
Going so smooth and nice.
Why there's a same them TV channel them kind of exploitive, like to exploit people, you know. Why them always have to interview people with no teeth? Anybody notice that?
Very good. And I'm proud of it.
Why you came out to vote this morning?
Because it saves my country. And I love it. It's my country and I love it. And you know, when you vote with these people, they look for you. And I feel proud.
What was the voting process like for you this morning?
Mama, look over there, over here, and cross you over there.
100%.
Any glitches, anybody had to wait?
I wonder if she click the X what she did really want to click. Sticky X.
No. Everything is smooth and nice.
So you're waiting on 5 o'clock now?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it. Come like me can't go home, I'm just like excited. I'm just
Blood
wait for it.
You sleep last night, Mama?
When the plane land, when the plane land, oh, me alright, you know. I'm 78, you know.
I lie.
And all going to
You look young for 78, Mama. Let's stop bleach because your man black and his skin clean. You know, they found out about the melanin out on her skin. Victoria said no teeth, put a smile on my face. Alright.
Lord God Almighty, me tell Mr. Manda when you come and look over and Mr. Ross, don't give them no money.
But what me they say that's weird for everybody that marries interview the people that have no teeth where them seem to find for interview. You don't find that strange? Or does me?
Don't give them none. No give them your money. Unmarried, don't give them none.
How do you feel about this election?
When it's smooth and nice. Me want it.
Where you want, Mama?
Pray for it this morning.
We pray for you, don't pray for better road and something. You pray for just somebody win.
God choose who you want. And then they choose it. I put him in front, God. The man is appeased to the man. What more? It is to the younger one, they belong to the world. And to the younger generation, then. And may God bless him, and may God keep it, because him go to your God Almighty choose to.
The crop, or you'd say now, the democracy of the country now that's going on. We want a better Jamaica. In Jamaica, we want the education system to grow for the young future kids that coming up.
Look like young people are afraid of the camera.
So forth. So we want a change to make all of those possible. That the young youths them to come up of the future to have a better understanding.
Hit the like button. YAAD is supporting. YAAD is over here. We're on build a network of 10% common sense people.
Standing to know how to love, to care for each and every one, you know, and their kids to come up also, you know. We have a poor education system.
Very poor. I forgot our percentage of Jamaican can't read past 3rd grade level.
You know, if you walk all over and you check the young men there, most of them illiterate, you know. So we need all of those for change. We need some better things for the education system to help.
Man, they want to pan corner and just drink beer liquor. Beer liquor they want to drink and bun.
The youths of today and for the future coming.
Eastern Portland here. Some of the challenges that people said they used to face back then would be road condition and water. What would you like to see forward from here?
Well, I'm not here, so.
And to keep it above the JP, man, him really give you numbers if you didn't write how much water and how he shot it, and him settings where them need to do better in, so me can give him props for that, the Prime Minister.
But based on what I drive on to come here, it could be a better infrastructure.
Yeah, when me come off the airport and we after a mile on the road, when me say me couldn't believe it, it's like just a show for a sham for the tourists them. As soon as you head to one country area coming from the Mobile airport or one of them road bad, I was in disbelief.
So they need to work on that also. Whosoever come back in power need to take those in consideration and do the best and let the people be comfortable, because the people put them where they are to support them. Work.
Okay, you're gonna your bed, alright.
Work for them.
And finally, there's actually a third political party running, known as the Jamaica Progressive Party. A lot of people are not considering them, but do you believe that people should consider voting for the party?
Yes.
What y'all think about that third party business?
It would benefit some way, somehow. That means that this party not doing the right thing. The other party, you give them a chance and see what they could capable of doing also. So we have to look into all of that.
Okay, what you support for your newcomer? They ain't say no put in no work yet, so I was so special.
Within the marriage era. Tell me why you say that.
Because I see it.
See, no teeth again. You see what I talk about?
I see it. I am right here.
Everybody people in interview have no teeth. That's crazy.
I'm a labor right 12 years now.
And look how them point the camera down in a woman mouth. See, you see, what should the Victoria, you see, if you're still in the chat, you see, it's a never lie. Them exploit the people in the type of way. Them not show the woman whole face, them dig the camera down in a woman mouth. TVJ, them dep on some other shit and on a TVJ.
I vote. 12 times now I vote.
And you say you would have seen more PNP
and we usually see more PNP in the area.
Why would you have a camera down in a woman mouth, sir?
More than Labour right. But this morning the Labour right them come out because they believe in the Labour right more than the PNP. Because number one to comments, even this is my philosophy. The opposition do not come out and tell the people what him would do for them.
That's true. That's true that me I talk about too, Mama.
This moment. But the farmer government, the present government, now they tell the people what I'm going to do. Whether
Yes. The woman, not the cop. She the grandma said the right thing. That's how me I preach. JLP show the people them and give stats and what them are gonna do. Yeah, that one never do none of that. Have them lose the election themselves, PNP.
I'm doing nothing, they tell what I'm going to do. But this one don't say nothing at all.
True words, Mama, true words.
You understand me? That most of the people don't trust you.
Wait, Victoria said can't stop laugh.
Understand me?
But Dan said Andrew Holness Andrew Holness thief the election. The police them dispose the ballot boxes in bushes. Andrew Holness lose. Is that true?
So you went in and voted this morning?
I went out vote.
Them dash a ballot.
From morning me out here. I
So
vote
what was
and
the
sit
process
down.
like for you? I see that you're here in a wheelchair. What was it like for you getting in there? How hard?
A car carrying me.
You see, Mama in a wheelchair and still go vote. You must know she dedicated.
And what was the process like for you?
Then get special treatment for the disabled Mama.
Process life.
What was the process like? Or it was fast for you? It was not too fast? What was the process like? Was it fast enough for you?
To get through?
Yeah.
Yes. Because to me, a regular, I never had any problem to them find me name also.
No, Mama always vote me like her. She's smart too.
Alright, and you're enjoying the moment now.
Yeah. I don't want to be on any. I hope you don't have me picture on any TV, you know, because
She never want it on TV, but you never for sure down in her mouth.
I'll fight again. One time, some boy they come and me had conduit, you know. And me that could come out with fire and put it on phone, put it on TV. And you have to find radio station and could have sue them, you know.
Alright, Mama, I'm gonna sue them.
I will.
Alright. What else we can watch? Y'all know, see nothing in the chat. Boom.
I know Central Portland, me and go up Anne Marie. Anne Marie called me, she said she got to dig up your road. Yeah, people them vote her out last night, so me and me wait.
For all the people them really gonna dig up the road or a joke and gimmicks. Alright, let's see. Hit up a like button there in the meantime. Big up yourself. Yeah, this supporting is beautiful Jamaicans all over the world meet up in one place, right, sir?
Well, Jamaica's ruling Labour Party has secured a victory.
Alright, foreign nation, huh? Let's see where.
We don't.
Well, on entertainment on demand. News. Anything da.
It's Wednesday, September. Government election is a key element of democratic participation and a constitutional right of all eligible citizens. Under Jamaica's electoral framework, general or parliamentary elections are...
What did I say? Andrew, okay, say egg is the great writer for a long weekend. It's just going on. Andrew Holness, you lose the election, fake win. Tell the people the truth. You're a prime minister, tell the truth. So you said them rig the election.
Are held every 5 years.
Every 5 years the election, Rory?
The country is divided into 63 constituencies, each electing one member of parliament to represent them in the House of Representatives. By-elections in 4 local...
Should I put in run a poll, do Jamaica need a holiday for election day? Because people can't afford to miss out their money, which shit's so hard.
Government divisions in the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation is also being held on September 3. These divisions are Chancery Hall, Olympic Gardens,
Seawright Gardens and Denham Town. To facilitate voter participations, the law allows...
All right, let's see. We'll go back into some of this.
We are implementing the first in family so that we can break intergenerational poverty and ensure that...
I don't know about the election stolen part, but as me say, them lose the election themselves.
If you...
Oh yeah, let me say JLP, them winning, what them did I go on with. Not for them winning time, yeah. Well, now go to moving forward, Mr. JLP.
The September 4, 2020.
So this is after them win, so here I go on. Yo, Vibes, what's this King Charles, the Charles of Jamaica, what? Of Jamaica speaking?
25. We'll have a few contributions from members at the head table, beginning with Dr. Christopher Tufton, our campaign chairman. To Dr. Tufton's right is Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, and to Mrs. Johnson-Smith's right...
What the best, K?
...is Dr.
YAAD VIBEZ at the best.
Morris Dixon, a leading member of our communication task force. Without any further delay, I invite Dr. Tufton to take the floor.
Thank you very much, Abka, and good afternoon to my colleagues, good afternoon to members of the media in the room, and those, of course, watching online. As you can imagine, if our faces look a bit weary and tired...
Oh, it's so like me I get feedback, but...
It should be understandable. A long day, and indeed a long night. But we are happy for...
We have to mix it up. We can't make it PNP people them mad in our chat. PNP, JLP say what's with the future of Jamaica. That would happen. And the common sense, we have to find out the trickery. We have a video here to how them rob you when you build a house of Jamaica. Someone need to watch that.
It is a democracy on display. And where there's competition, there's a winner. And there's a second place. And the Jamaica Labour Party is extremely happy this morning, despite the tiredness on our faces, or certainly mine, to be in the winning column, to have gotten the confidence of the Jamaican people, or certainly those who participated in the electoral process, to believing in the trust that we and confidence that we required of them to take this country forward over the next 5-year term. We are elated. We posture that we would like to project in the minds of all that we are here to represent all of Jamaica.
All right.
So I want to just start off by you are in agreement. Clearly, at the end of the day, not all were successful. And that process, I think, will play.
And all paying due respect and regard to how people want to engage with information. We had our interactive map on the website that allows you to go through and see all the infrastructural developments that have been taking place and make inquiries.
Where website? Let me go on that website right now.
History. We had our manifesto, I Choose Jamaica, the next chapter. We had our 100 highlights, the next chapter, and we had our education manifesto. Again, all paying due respect and regard to how people want to engage with information. We had our interactive map on the website that allows you to...
Anything y'all want to watch, drop in our chat. It's not all about me.
Go through and see all the infrastructural developments that have been taking place and make inquiries. And this is particularly useful for people overseas who hear things but don't know what's happening in terms of major changes in Jamaica.
All right. JamaicaLabourParty.com. But they have to do your research now. We're going to look on whatever in this manifesto business. Yeah. Oh, I can't spell. Alright, .com. Manifesto. Yeah, we're there for see. We are holding them accountable. I could go and chat me while I look for it.
And And I want to share with you that we've had more than 70,000, close to above 70,000 views of our documents. People continue to engage with the map and with the documents themselves, in addition to thousands of downloads. And this is, I think we had close to 50,000 views of Prime Minister's message, his final message on the website. And we want to encourage you to continue to visit the website. The information is still there, still accessible, because remember, those of you who haven't registered to vote, it may be time when you look at what we've put forward and what we plan to do.
Yeah, well, we'll see where you're going with the security. Because I remember, one of the reasons why enough people want to go back is because of security, the crime. So let's see what's in this manifesto. It's enough of TikTok brain who want a bag of clickbait and beef and back and forth. Now, let's have serious people who mean business. All right. Security. Them say murder rates down 44.6% as of July 2025. My theory is all I killer them and hitman them walk through the border and them right there in New York and Florida. Me hear a bunch of stories about that. Alright, them had planned for hired 6,000 plus new police officer. Force now full of strength, plus 5,000 more soldiers. The soldiers them are work hard in this their camp. Appointed more judges at all levels to improve delivery of justice. Please, me hear too much story about the judge and I get buyout. Too much judge I take money on the table for throw out case. So that how you gonna stop that? Modernize courts with digital stenography and report testimony. Yes, Jamaicans need to access public records based on crime. Equip police with more vehicles, tools, and tech. Okay. Dismantle 50% gangs and increase gun seizures. So if you continue to seize guns, we're not stopping the guns from coming. Does that make sense? These people still ship out things and man have links a wharf and can't send you anything. Okay. Renovate 150 plus station and build 9. Yes, they need to get. You see, man still a ride in a Jamaica police station. That's one big old book. Or you have information readily over internet. All them police should have a response in a real time. Hey, shot just fire. Somebody just get shot a fucking St. Anne's. Lock down all it out bother them. They should be communicate in a one stop when the police can depend on one page. Okay, there's a few people who are planning to go back to Jamaica and who live in Jamaica. Launch new forensic and pathology facilities. Strengthen laws on gangs and cybercrime. Build 4 new courts and 5 parish justice centers. Deliver 124,000 plus counseling sessions. Transform the lives of 2,300 youths in conflict with law through child diversion. Okay. Expand legal aid and victim support services. More community building through restorative justice programs. Expunge criminal records for 7,200 Jamaicans. So someone if you probably a minor crime, them go take it off on the records, which is good because it's a whole about enough people life. People who could have left Jamaica for farm work. So yeah, that's a good sign. People who do crime for 80s, 70s, 90s. If them live them life peacefully, them should not carry around certain crime. Clear backlog of parish courts and advance clear. Alright. You see, they have a look plans. This is what make them win. Plans. When grandma say plans.
For you to think about being in a position to take that decision and to take that action in 5 years' time when the next election comes around. And this is part of our desire to enrich and engage and widen the democratic process. We know people speak about voter apathy.
Another one reason why people are afraid to go back to Jamaica to healthcare. Then a proper healthcare near to if you go back and you don't know healthcare. No good place to go get help.
And And we believe firmly that it will only change with intentional behavior, and we continue and promise that we will continue to work on that and to think of ways, more ways in which we can hear from you on how you think we can do this better. I wanted.
Hey, they might take opinion from the public. We can't not that.
To just share in respect of the election results, as alluded to by the chair, there are some seats that we'll be looking at more closely. Clearly, Central Kingston and Southeast St. Mary.
All right, let's take a look at the health. If you're planning to go back to Jamaica, and if you get sick, what you can expect. Upgraded 138 health centers and built new ones, bringing better care closer to homes. Expanded hours and more services available at health centers. Train 1,000 plus community health aides. Roll out electronic health records and modern surgeries. That's a plus. Started construction for regional children and adolescents hospital. Started upgrades for a key hospital including KPH, Bustamante and Cornwall. One the country want them. Started construction of new parents wing at Bustamante. Offered 600 scholarship to help professionals. This shouldn't be way more. You shouldn't tax them for an hotel them more. Create 3,000 plus medical and nursing position. More nurses and doctors. Okay. Pay them good. If you not pay them good, they're not going to stay. Expanded NHF coverage, cancer benefit and prescription access. So cancer patient increased benefits. Launch mental health online and outreach units. Screen 267,000 plus Jamaican through Know Your Numbers. Yeah, because HIV rampant down there. You have some of them tourists that go down there, go just fuck anybody and everybody and spread it. Delivered prosthetics, denture, and surgical support. Okay, there you have it. If you're planning to go back to Jamaica and you're worried about health.
Mary won and lost by 12 and 11 votes based on the preliminary. We'll be looking at those counts very closely. We're looking also at seats such as Portland Eastern and St. to work at a record reduction in murders, having
okay, well, here the crime plan.
With the lowest poverty rate in the history of Jamaica, with the lowest unemployment rate in the history of Jamaica, with a debt to GDP ratio which has cut by more than 50% over the last administration, providing work, a base, a foundation for us to do even more. We continue to work at a record reduction in murders, having entered at 43% reduction. We are not satisfied with any of these statistics. We want to ensure that we do more for you, and we're...
What will happen when Trump start deport back them boy they were running? Although most of the bad man them claim so them a LBGTI bad if they get papers to go back.
Committed and energized to do so. You'll not find an administration of complacency in us. You will not find an administration of arrogance in us. What you will find is a committed team that is looking forward to doing more in a real sense. So we look forward to the questions that come to us after, and again look forward to engaging with all of you in different ways and to hearing more from you.
Jail PNP people have put in a bias and use them tools their input if them a listen. If you put on a suggestion, you can't just be suck up for the next 5 years and bex and something. No, if there's space for your advice, can't hear, do it.
As we continue to serve you as your government. Thank you. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Kamina. Dr. Morris Dixon.
Thank you very much, Abkan. Good afternoon to everyone. I want to start by thanking all of our team that put themselves on the line yesterday. All 63.
Dance Mark Golden must go to court. Andrew Holness, you thief the election. Andrew Holness, you are telling lie. You lose. Thief in Holness. They are telling you lie. Thief. Mark Golden win. All right, Dan Madden, I chat ya.
3 of them, I want to say thank you to you. I know there is a lot of disappointment for some people, and we all feel it because we know how hard everybody on this team has worked. I also want to thank the team that's up here, the campaign team led by Dr. Tufton. It's been an honor to sit with you, talk with you, strategize with you. It's been really an honor on my side, and I'm so proud of the team. And also, of course, I have to commend the wider communications team. Some of them are in this room. They are absolutely amazing, and we owe a lot to them, and they're very young and very dynamic, and we're very, very happy for your work. I just wanted to note one thing in terms of voter turnout. There's a lot of discussion around it. You know, there are many different ways to look at it. I know online you have different people looking at data in different ways. I saw one set of data that was looking at it as a percentage of the population and less so as a percentage of those who are registered to vote. And that gave a different...
The like button for me if you can. Good morning, welcome. This is YAAD VIBEZ. YAAD is supporting YAAD is a place where everybody with common sense.
Different picture of voter turnout. It actually showed that we're pretty consistent over the life of this country in terms of around 30% of the overall population voting. And I think we need to look at the data through many different...
That is very poor and very sad.
...lenses. And as we know, data tells one kind of snapshot of the story, and you have to look at it through many different lenses, and I think it's important that we do that. It's important that we also acknowledge that there were about 100,000 more people that voted than 2020. That is something that is good. As we look at the voter turnout data, though, I want to remind everyone that we need to look at it in a much more broader sense so that we actually take away from it what it is really telling us. I'm also very happy about the women in Parliament, just based on last night's count. They're 19. We'll see what happens with the final counts. That is a very big thing. It's a very big thing for the women.
Thank you for you people. I'm going to hit the like button. Respect.
Of Jamaica. It is important that...
Think about the like button of getting more commentary, more people in a conversation. That you like what me I said. Generally,
women's voices are heard, and I know that on this side we have emphasized women and encouraging women to be a part of this.
Make a sandwich. That's what we encourage women to do. But I mean, if you do a show, are Jamaican women dateable?
Political process, and we're very happy to see that number. I'm also very happy to see some of our young women again back in the Parliament, and we know who they are: Rhoda Moore Crawford, Tova Hamilton, Crystal Lee, and of course our voice, Carencia Morrison. It's so good to see those young women really saying to Jamaica that you can serve your country. Heavily represented. The issue of people development, all the things that we've said we're going to do.
For example, in terms of the length of time it's in are made.
Well, I know a tax office them and speed up them process and all them government places. Take long to get back like a paperwork for do the smallest things.
You know, I have some views on it in terms of decision making. I mean, I believe that one of the challenges with driving some of the decisions of government is the extent to which bureaucracy, which sometimes are necessary.
HHH is the only one. What's HHH?
Has hampered or delayed decision-making process. And that's in all areas. It's in the procurement process, for example. In terms of the length of time, it's in getting a permit to build.
Yes, why them shit they take so fucking long in the 21st century?
Which is why the Manifesto has sought to address comprehensively the need to cut the red tape and the bureaucracy and to make government more efficient.
Well, you know, we don't like government more transparent. How about that? Is there any manifesto today? Or infrastructure, housing and transport development delivered 23,500 plus land tax and more than the government. Hey, if you know a land put on a Jamaica and the people dead left land on, no, it's the time for us to start secure up on stuff. Because people are going to start live on the shit and try to claim it. Again, this is what YAAD VIBEZ is about. We're not about politics and nonsense. We're about the common sense, people. So start getting the land together. Government has started taking building over 34,000 homes. Okay. Deliver 300 plus homes under social. Okay. Advanced key project Moran build new roads and new water system. Them not give no timeline. So that could be bullshit. Okay. Parks. Purchase 270 JUT buses and repair. Our country people get some of them buses. Cut water losses and distribution 13,000 tons. Okay. Oh, upgrade Ian Fleming Airport to international airport. Okay, so another international airport incoming. We finish this.
We're on a path now where we have done a number of things to stabilize the economy. We've done a lot of things to create jobs. We have made announcements around special economic zones, a logistics hub, and we're going to have to make it easier for economic activity to take place. And the challenge
on efficiency. We've always said that corruption and bureaucracy, they're two sides of that coin of efficiency and inefficiency. And that's why we actually spend so much time to have this speed section in the manifesto. So we believe that the more you have processes that are in place, that are transparent, that are predictable, and that are
Take your word out of more transparent. That's what we need.
Clear and standardized is the less that you will have the need for people to try to go around the system or to try.
Yes, too much links there, Jamaica. If you want to know about corruption, talk about links. And if you have a links at Jamaica, in some government place that are corruption, I keep back the country.
To make the system, to game the system for them personally, which is why we have things like the one-stop portal that will standardize applications for event holders from.
I wonder, okay, we have in our chat case at the best for the best if you don't get a job.
One side of the island to the next. It's why we want the one-stop portal for the building permits, which will, for the development permits, that's going to build on the Amanda process that's in place. It's why we're proposing also the procurement tracker that's going to expand transparency within the granting of contracts, the value of contracts, and that whole process, because we think the more that people are able to access, and we've started that information is the more trust that you can build in the system, that it's working. How we do.
Extent that the confidence in you is renewed.
Of Jamaica on a whole. Do we have any here, bystander? I'm just happy that we've been able to play a part as a team in getting us over the line and
I have no neck at all.
Securing the third term for the Jamaica Labour Party, because I feel
name necklace.
That is absolutely crucial to the future trajectory
Let me stop.
Of Jamaica on a whole. Do we have any further questions? No, we don't. Okay, well, that brings us close to our media conference. Today, again, we want to thank the people of Jamaica for investing in the Jamaica Labour Party, their trust to govern Jamaica over the next few years. This has been a wonderful campaign and enlightening.
Yeah, I think Jamaica going to be better or worse in the next 5 years.
And rewarding campaign. And we endeavor to serve the people of Jamaica, not disappoint their expectations. I recall
people expect a lot, you better best believe.
when I took on chairmanship of the Jamaica Labour Party's Communication Task Force about in April.
Alright. Should we call it a night? Regroup and come again. We just don't want to talk about it, you know. Point out some of the nonsense will make them lose the election. JLP celebration.
Yes, young lady. In your opinion, who you think is going to win the election?
You're the future.
Andrew Holness.
And why you say that?
Because my best prime minister and I world me ever seen.
All right, thank you for your time.
Alright, if young people them say Andrew.
No, why you back down here?
Mark should have asked you a recount and asked you an inquiry or investigation from the proceedings that were happened during the day.
All you hear all over Jamaica. We cannot wait for September 3rd, 2025 to silence this evil
No, nobody never come up with vote if they couldn't wait.
corrupt government.
I wonder how the false prophet feel this morning. Apostle Peter Chambers. I wonder how you're feeling this morning, sir.
As I told you all, today
on Twitter, and this is what the tweet said. People online is expressing disappointment.
Why should I bring out Jill Pan Road? This a madness after all. Like, don't incite them nonsense upon the people them.
And people who work.
Next election, we go back to Portland. We will go back to Portland. We will go back to Donga Central. I saw it go. But a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. And it's the greatest feelings for hear Diane Jackson Miller voice under the water. Diane Jackson Miller voice sound like she swallowed 10 black. Look while when the Prime Minister number come up. And me say she coming like she swallowed 10 black. A cement. How dare you know, dirty oral Tracy. Dirty vermin oral Tracy. All vermin.
Yo, why so angry? Damn. Alright, peace. We just want to touch this pan real quick, you know. We never done much preparation, so big up yourself, thank you for showing up. Just want to recap why them lose. See, never use social media proper. Never have no good planning. And hey, JLP come out and win, you have to go deal with them for the next 5 years. So make the best of it. And again, JLP is about capitalism. If you're about money, pay attention to business. You might win with them. So have a good night, yardies, and thank you for showing up as usual. Especially people them who like and comment. Yeah, respect to all of you. And we're there for the long run. Big up yourself. Have a good night. Enjoy. I'm out. Peace.